What a bloody fight that was. But should it have been stopped in the 9th round? Because that's what everyone's saying. And also, what is next for Fury and Usyk? Well, I'm going to give you my opinions on that, which will surprise a lot of people, and a lot of people will disagree with me on what I think Usyk should do next. But first, let's just talk about the fight, because that was what we would expect from an undisputed heavyweight fight, right? The boys both showed lots of bravery, lots of heart, lots of determination throughout the full 12 rounds. And now finally, we've got an undisputed heavyweight after over 20 years, which, by the way, is bloody ridiculous. How has it taken that long to get an undisputed heavyweight champion? That just shows how crap the politics are in boxing. Anyway, I had no idea how this fight was going to go. I don't think anyone did. Fury had some great earlier rounds, and at one point, I think in the 5th or 6th round, he kind of hurt Usyk with some body shots, and he was landing them uppercuts, and he cut him. And I was like, oh wow, the bigger guy is actually going to beat this smaller guy right now. Size does matter in the ring. And Usyk started to slow down, go on the back foot a little bit, which we never seen in the previous rounds. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Fury's on top now. He's looking great. He's looking relaxed. He was doing some showboating in there. But then the rounds were still a little bit close. Could have went either way until round number 9. Fury got whacked with an overhand left, and that was it. He was gone. He was out on his feet. His hands was down. He was bouncing all over the ring. Usyk was putting the pressure on, flying after him, trying everything to hit him again and get him on the floor. And he did. He hit him a few more times. The referee was taking a very close look at this. Then Usyk hit him again, and I was like, oh, this is it. The fight is over. Then he hit him again, and I thought this fight is stopped. No way is Fury going to get through this, even though we did see that time when he got knocked out of Wilder, but he managed to come through that. That kind of makes thing, you can't really write Fury off. But he was out of there, his hands was down. And then the referee jumped in, and I was like, oh, that's it, it's over. But he gave him a standing 8 count. And I was like, oh, a standing 8 count? What? Why is he giving him a standing 8 count? He never went down. Why did he not let Usyk finish the fight off? Because why stop the fight? Why in the middle of action? But then I found out the rules is actually, if the ropes are keeping a fighter up from a punch, that counts as a knockdown. So the ropes and the referee kind of saved Tyson Fury right there. And a lot of people, including Usyk's team, is going crazy saying the referee should never have done that. But I guess they're not really bothered now because the fight is done and dusted, and Usyk come out on top. Now, before I tell you what I think they should do next, it is in the contract that there will be immediate rematch if Tyson Fury wants it. And after the fight, Tyson Fury said, yes, let's do it. October, we're going to go again. And to be honest, if that does happen, I kind of see the same result happening again. I just think Usyk has got one of them styles as if it's a common style. It's not. It's a unique style, and that's what's so difficult for any opponent that's faced him, is he's so hard to prepare for. Kind of like Lomachenko, who's another Ukrainian superstar. How are you supposed to prepare for these unorthodox styles? And, you know, I think it's going to be a struggle for Fury to do that. That being said, he did do okay during them earlier rounds, but Usyk did what any world-class athlete can do. Again, I just said any, but no, not anyone. Any world-class athlete can't do this. What he did, he adapted in the ring. When he was under pressure, when he was hurt, when he was getting hit with body shots and uppercuts, and when he was cut, he adapted and he changed. And this is kind of what we've seen from the best champions of all time. The likes of Muhammad Ali, the likes of Lennox Lewis, and even Vladimir Klitschko did the same as well, where you can adjust in the ring when you need to do that. And he did that. So what do I think's next for now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? Well, there's one or two things that he can do, and I'm going to tell you what I think he should do after I tell you these things. One is he can take the rematch again in October. And like I said, I think the result will be the same. He will make millions and millions and millions because now he's the undisputed champion, and go through it all again. Now, the other thing he can do is retire. He was the undisputed cruiserweight champion. He's now the undisputed heavyweight champion. He will go down in history as one of the greatest fighters of all time if he retires right now. And to be honest, that's what I think he should do, because if he fights Fury again and it goes exactly the same way as it's just went there, you'd never know. There might be one more judge that decides, oh, let's give this one to Fury. So they'll have a third fight, and then we get picked to come here again in Saudi Arabia, get trapped like kings again in Saudi Arabia, and the money is unbelievable. So if a judge did do that and decided to pick Fury on a fight that was like the one that's just happened, then Usyk's legacy has kind of gone out of the window. But Saudi Arabia has got that much money, I think that they will make this fight happen again. They will. If Usyk says, no, I don't want to fight, I'm going to retire. If they say, okay, we're going to give you 50 million, Usyk's like, no, I'm going to retire. They say, okay, we'll give you 100 million. then he's saying like, ooh, 100 million. You know what I mean? They've got that sort of money where they can do that. And I think that will happen, so I think the fight will go ahead. But now he is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Where does that rank Usyk in all-time greatness? If he fought the likes of Muhammad Ali, who would win? Well, I've done a video breaking down Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, if they fought Muhammad Ali, who I think would win that fight. And you can watch that video just by clicking right here now and see who I think would win out of these champions. So click here, watch this video next.